Alright, what is good everyone? Hope you're all doing okay. So, thanks for stopping by. Today's video we're going to be doing Scarlet Monastery Armory. Now, this is a how-to guide. More specifically, if you look at my last video, the Scarlet Monastery Cathedral, in that video I take you through a step-by-step guide on how I specifically do the run. So, with that I explain, how I do it, where I run to, and give you a breakdown roughly on how much gold you get per hour. So today we're doing the armory, as you can see. This group, I've already done a couple of runs with them. They know the drill on how it's going. What we've got at the minute is we've got a level 32 mage, we've got another level 32 mage, and both of the one of the priests is 38 and the other one is 36, and obviously me, level 60. So right now I'm just going to buff myself up, buff up the group as well. Now with this, it's slightly less gold per hour than the cathedral. That's just because there's only one boss that you get a drop from, whereas obviously in the cathedral there's two. But as far as just pure vendor gold goes, it's probably about even, I'd say, maybe a little bit less. I'd say you get around 40 gold an hour still, just from the vendor trash. Obviously, if you've got someone to disenchant the blue at the end, it goes up to about 50 gold an hour, 60 gold an hour, give or take. Yeah, so it's still a good run. If you've got slightly less gear, this is definitely a better option for you than the cathedral, obviously, because it's a lot easier. There's fewer mobs, there's fewer pools, and they're obviously lower level, so they don't hit as hard. Plus also the casters in here don't slow you down, which is it's a massive bonus, because obviously when you've got those casters slowing you down, especially when you've got loads of mobs on you, it does really ruin the pull a little bit. But yeah, these casters in here don't slow you down, so it's really good. Okay, so these guys know the drill. So yeah, let's get going, I guess. Right, ask them if they're all ready. As soon as I get the bubble, we'll start. Okay, here we go. Start the timer. So they know to wait there at the start. That's safe spot number one. I'll start out by running out towards these guys, and obviously I like to tag this guy with a hammer, jump over there, and I'll tag these mobs here. So then I'll jump to grab this guy here, and I'll run up here, tag these, tag these, tag this if I can. See, sometimes there is a straggler like that, but don't worry about it too much. So grab these, then I'll run down the stairs down here, grab this guy, pop a quick potion. Now normally you see me grab those mobs just around here, but we'll skip that for today. So we'll bubble right now, heal ourselves to full. Grab these guys here. Run around for the line of sight, spam the macro and drop consecration. Perfect. So that's pull number one. So now it's just a case of AoEing all these guys down. As you can see, they're all upstairs, doing their thing, and I'm down here. So they're staying nice and safe up there. And obviously, they're getting a great experience when they all die. So just finish off these last few mobs. Perfect. Okay, so that's the first pull. And just let me loot all these mobs up. Also, it's nice to encourage your team as well, guys, because obviously I know it seems like you're helping them and doing them the favour, but it's really a 50-50 sort of thing, because obviously you can't do this on your own at the minute. It's just a fact. So the thing is, for these guys to be here, they're helping you out just as much as you're helping them. So always encourage them, Okay, so safe spot number 2 is here where I'm, sat here drinking. So I'll ask them if they're ready. Now, obviously, the reason behind safe spots is simply because, when you're doing this, if they get into combat when you bubble, then they'll just pull aggro, and obviously all the mobs will go over to them and kill them. So what we do is we'll go over to here, grab these mobs up here, grab you. Judgment on this guy. Grab these. Grab these guys. Now we'll leave this pack here for a minute. We'll just run right past them because we'll come back around and grab them. So we'll run over here, tag this, get this one, pop a health potion, get ready for the bubble, heal myself to full. Tag this one if we can. Drop down consecration around the line sight, spam the macro, and then let the group do the thing. Okay, so that's pull number 2. As you can see, it's nice and easy, fairly straightforward. So yeah, always wait for the mobs to, come back before you start AoEing again. That's just because it keeps them nice and grouped up, ready for the loot. But yeah, guys, in the comment section below, let me ask, what video would you guys like to see next from me? Is it the Scarlet Monastery Graveyard or the Scarlet Monastery Library? So obviously I'm going to do both eventually anyway. But specifically from you guys, I'd like to know which one would you like to see first. So post in the comment section below either Scarlet Monastery Graveyard or Scarlet Monastery Library. And obviously whichever one gets the most votes, I'll do that one first. Okay, just loot up now, nice and easy. Don't forget that's super useful as well, guys, the scrolls. I've already got a strength one there, and now I've just used the normal one, which helps me out a lot. Yeah, it's decent. Yeah, so I mean, this is fairly slow to normal, but that's obviously because the mages aren't really doing a lot of damage at the minute. And obviously it's a lot slower than the 2 pulls that I do in my other videos, but it is what it is. Right, on to pull number 3. So they know now to follow slowly, as there's no bubble that's needed for this bit since there's not a lot of mobs. So what I'll do is I'll start out by running, grabbing these, going into the final hallway, grab this guy, and then it's just a straight run to the boss room. So I'll grab this guy, grab you, and then slowly run back to these guys. Spam the macro. Once I see them come through, I'll turn around, drop the consecration, and then the group will run in and do the thing. So it's just a case of simply finishing these guys off quickly. Nice and easy.
I can't loot that.
Now, as you see in my last video as well, I like to get someone to open the boss door for me. And it's not bad XP. And obviously remember to stack between these two candles, so as soon as he pulls, the boss will spawn 4 adds. You know, the reason behind that is just it's extra experience for these guys. As you can see there. So wait for the boss to come in, tag him, and there we go. Nice and easy.
That's still rechargeable.
But yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. I mean, you know, we've nearly down the boss, and this is what? It's about a 10-minute run, even with this group setup, which isn't that bad, really, considering. But yeah. Yeah, and always don't forget to kill these guys as well, because obviously once you kill Herod, these guys spawn. As you can see, that they drop a few greens and whatever. So it all adds up eventually. As you can see, my the enchanter in the group is disenchanting the boss blues for me, which is nice as well. Okay guys, so before we wrap this video up, we're in South Shore right now. We're about to vendor all of the stuff that we just got. So as you can see, we started at 276 gold. Now keep in mind this is just 3 runs that I've done. Obviously we've got 4 bags from it. Obviously at the minute we haven't gotten the free shards from, you know, the last 3 runs from our disenchanter yet, but right now we're just taking a look purely at the vendor value of all the stuff that we got. Okay, so we've got 1 gold 66 repair bill, so we'll just take that away. So what I like to do is we'll just start out by rounding it up at the minute. We'll just ignore the silver and copper. So 274 gold at the minute, right? So this is just 3 runs. So let's start by selling everything. Not bad. So that's nearly 20 gold just out of 3 runs. So, and that's obviously only taken me half an hour. So let's round it up to, what is it? Let's just say it was 290. So yeah, it's not bad, including all the shards as well. I'd say it's around 50 gold an hour, which is pretty nice. So yeah. That's the end of the video, guys. And as always, if you've not already, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as this helps me out massively. But when you do, don't forget to hit the bell icon to be notified when I release new videos. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, then show some support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. Well, until the next time, see ya.